It's Ken for Article 6, and I got a few of our guys out here in Orange Park, Florida. There's a rally kicking off outside of Senator Bradley's law office. He's one of the many Florida senators, Florida state legislators that voted against and broke their oath, voted for gun control for 18 to 21-year-olds. Even though they're American citizens, even though they're adults, even though they're able to go to war, even though only one man is allegedly the one that committed this mass murder down there in South Florida in Parkland. They're punishing law-abiding citizens, removing their right to self-defense, and they're breaking the law, quite honestly. Article 6 of the United States Constitution says that that is the supreme law of the land, and they also swear an oath to uphold that supreme law of the land. They swear it upon the Bible when they take office. That's their fundamental primary job, is to protect the rights of we the people. Yet they break it and they vote against it. Whether it be to get reelected by the screaming mobs of radical leftists, primarily down in South Florida and the big city centers, or whether they're just having an emotional diarrhea moment like a lot of Americans do whenever these things happen. They don't think things through. Logic cancels emotion, and emotion cancels logic. If there's a tie, emotion usually wins with the human race. So we're out here, got a few of our team and plenty of other great patriots. And I encourage everybody to do what you can. We're all busy working, we're all doing these things. Get off the couch as much as you can and start to show up in these places, because like John Birch Society is talking about in Article 5, convention is not the solution to rein in this out-of-control, unlawful government at all levels. An Article 6 solution is the way to go. So do yourself a favor and your country, read Article 6 of the United States Constitution. Everybody's familiar with the Second Amendment, but it gets spoken so much, it loses its power, kind of. But understand, people get torn up and twisted up on the militia part of it. Following the comma says the right of the people. It doesn't say the right of the militia. It says the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. And it also says arms, which doesn't put a limitation on it. As far as the Constitution and the supreme law goes, it might be a little uncomfortable, but you lawfully have the right to carry a bazooka. If your government carries a bazooka, you have the right to carry a bazooka, because the Second Amendment wasn't created for hunting. We all know this. It wasn't created for self-defense, although that's an application of it. It was created to give us, we the people, the right to keep our government in check should they go astray and turn unlawful. So currently, unfortunately, they are turning unlawful, and according to Article 6, we need to hold them accountable. So that's what these gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen are doing out here. They're showing up and calling these people out on the carpet for breaking the law and for breaking their oath. So we'll check in a little bit later, Ken, for Article 6 in Orange Park. Let's get that thing on video.
He looks almost angry.
Love it.
Where's your selfie stick the other night?
I forgot it. My fellow Americans, where are you at? Thought we were going to Civil War or something. I was like, if you're ready for what? What's going on, brother? What's on your mind?
All right. Well, first off, I believe everybody has a right to carry a gun. I believe everybody's got a right to own whatever gun they want to own. I don't care if you want to have a musket.
Yes, sir.
I don't care if you want to have a blunderbuss or if you want to have a damn Sherman tank. You're welcome to have whatever you want to have. That's what the Second Amendment says.
That's what the Constitution says. The citizenry was to be as well armed as any military that they might face.
I agree. When this senator took his oath, I'm pretty sure he took an oath to uphold, defend, protect the Constitution of the United States of America and the state of Florida.
It's his only job, his primary job.
What? You had one job.
One job, and you can't even do that.
Failed, okay? Now, Second Amendment has been law since 1791. Second Amendment was ratified in 1791. Guess what? It ain't going nowhere.
That's right.
Short of an Article 5 convention, and I challenge you to try it.
Agreed.
Also, y'all might be able to get away with this. I'm not originally from Florida. originally from South Mississippi. Y'all might be able to get away with this stuff down south, you know, Dade County, Broward County, where that Coward was. You don't get away with it around here. And I tell you what, you little gun grabbing people, go to my hometown train, see what happens.
And it's important to mention that we're not the lawlessness ones here. They're the lawlessness ones.
Hey, you know what? I got a great idea. Let's make murder illegal. Can we do that?
Nobody will do it.
Hey, who all is in favor of making murder illegal?
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this. Did it work? Did people stop killing people because murder's illegal?
What I want to know is why don't we just try banning guns in some large U.S. cities and see if it works?
We did that, Chicago.
There you go.
D.C.
Washington, D.C., exactly.
Now, we're libertarians. We're going to stick with the non-aggression principle. So let's just make murder illegal. It violates the NAP.
Talking about how lawful we are, I'm challenging Bobby Payne, who represents a portion of Clay County, Putnam, Union, and Bradford, for his seat in November. My name is Ryan Ramsey. It's Florida House of Representatives, District 19. I went and had a meeting with Bobby Payne on the eve of the vote in the House. And I said, Bobby, there's a time you compromise, and there's a time when you stand firm on your principles, and the Bill of Rights is that line. I said, do the right thing, Bobby. And you know what? I woke up, and I read the vote totals, and I said, damn it, Bobby. And he voted for it. So he just turned our election into a relatively tame debate about what I feel is irresponsible fiscal measures that he's been promoting into a referendum on the Second Amendment. So if you live on Putnam County, Union County, or Bradford County, or Clay County, and you want a gun grabber, you can vote for Bobby Payne. But if you want somebody that respects the Bill of Rights, and somebody who's been fighting since 2010 in the Florida legislature for your gun rights, you vote for Ryan Ramsey. Thank you.
Yeah, awesome.
Here. Let's not forget about the other gun grabber from Section 18 out here.
Oh, yeah. By
Travis
the way.
Coleman.
I'm blocking the way.
Whoa. So what we gotta do, we gotta call them out, don't we?
Oh, yeah. Let's say something else real quick if I can.
Absolutely.
We'll talk about concealed carry permits. You look in my wallet, you're more than welcome to. You will not find one from any state. I lived in Florida for 2 years. I refused to get one. Here's the thing. Anybody who tells you that they're going to take a fundamental right from you and sell it back to you,
Understood.
I ain't looking out for you.
Courtesy of Eddie Dorman at Fast Eddie Science.
Only thing they're doing is trying to register good guys. Guess what? Now you a target. And by the way, check closely on Florida 119 statutes and see if your license ain't public record. Something to think about.
Check it out. Thanks.
You're also covered by Castle Doctrine in the state of Florida. A lot of people don't recognize that, but you are. And the young emancipated...
Sorry, man. Go ahead. What?
The young emancipated people, 18 to 21, should also still be covered by Castle Doctrine, especially if they're living on their own, and especially if they're alone or have young children. They need the right to self-defense. They need to be able to purchase a rifle or a shotgun for that self-defense. Denying them that right is actually putting them in a gun-free zone and putting a target on their backs.
Yes, sir.
If you can vote, you can hold an arm. We have the right to bear arms.
And if they're going to change the age to purchase a rifle and a shotgun, they had to change the age for driving, for enlistment, for college education, for loans, for apartment rental, anything.
Marriage?
And marriage. Definitely.
Abortion?
Abortion, no. They kill more people with abortions than anybody's killed with a rifle or a shotgun. I've got the facts to prove it.
Yeah. Well, the thing is if you're walking on American soil, you have the right to keep and bear arms.
The only reason the militia rose up is because they had 12-pound cannon. It wasn't because they had brown missiles.
Yeah.
They had the equivalent of 40 millimeters,
I'll tell you what, as far as I understand, the militia rose up because they were coming to take their gunpowder.
especially in Boston.
Do you really want to hire an illiterate lawyer
Rob Bradley can't even read the Constitution. Why would you want to hire an illiterate lawyer? Shall not be infringed is very simple English, America. Are you kidding me? The Constitution is not a living document. It denotes inalienable rights. When those rights die, we die. Do you really want to hire an illiterate lawyer? Rob Bradley can't even read the Constitution where it says, shall not be infringed. What kind of lawyer can't read the Constitution? What kind of senator betrays his oath to that Constitution? A bad one, that's one. Rob Bradley is unfit for office. Demand Rob Bradley resign. Do not vote for him when he wants to get your own seat. Rob Bradley can't even read. It's despicable and pathetic. So you go to a lawyer, and you have some court papers, and you need him to read and interpret those papers. This Rob Bradley can't even read shall not be infringed. I wouldn't want a lawyer that can't read, would you? Don't patronize this business. It's a gun grabber named Rob Bradley, and he broke his oath that he swore to the Constitution when he was elected. And it's disgusting.
So we have a lie. Yeah, they can't see it.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Do you really want?
You been here all along?
Just got here about a couple minutes ago.
Okay, I didn't see you walk in. Let me see your sign.
Those are like 5-letter words.
Hold on, let me get the taxation. Excuse me, the come and take it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Awesome. Hey, Ryan, say a few words.
I'll have a few words. Rob Bradley is a dirty common gun grabber. You really want a lawyer that can't read the Constitution? Legal cases can be complicated. This fella doesn't even know what shall not be infringed means.
Yep.
Would you want a lawyer who can't even read the words shall not infringe, taking care of your complicated legal matters? Rob Bradley is a gun-grabbing psychopath, and he works right here in this building.
Rob Bradley is a cup
He's a Republican, but he's taking our gun rights away.
and a traitor.
What's the matter with this guy? That's right. You really want an illiterate lawyer representing you? 3 words, shall not be infringed. I'm pretty sure your court documents are a little more complicated than that. Rob Bradley needs to be tossed out of office. Do not vote for him when he runs for the Senate. He wants to be a document and he can't even read.
Rob Bradley is a tyrant.
Man, guys, awesome you showed up. What's going on, brother?
All right, how you doing?
Good. Got these 2 new guys down here. I think you just showed up, didn't you?
About 20 minutes ago.
Okay, awesome, man. Thanks for taking the time out of your life to stand up for freedom. That was awesome.
Trust me.
He basically did the same exact thing. He's just like, okay. It's like, geez, last hold him down. They don't have the right to do it. They should be stopped.
Out here outside Senator Rob Bradley's office, a law firm, and he's a Florida state senator, I believe. We're out here in Orange Park for Article 6. Plenty of other patriots, Libertarian Party out here as well at Kingsley Center in Orange Park, 1279 Kingsley Center. Got some more people trickling in here. pretty good turnout for the afternoon on a Friday when people got their lives they want to get, their weekends they want to get to. So just gonna do a quick walkthrough.
Confronting their own identity, and they fall apart, and they have no answer for that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So you know, I'm a student of political science.
Pretty much the whole week.
Let's stop short of it.
Whenever there's 16.
Like incredible threats.
I wish no harm upon the senator.
Start listing off things you're going to do.
So then, once I go, Bob Bradley deserves no vote. He's no confidence at all.
Can't even read common English language.
That means I gotta move the chair.
It's amazing to me, they say, well, that's not really the law of the land, it's a living document, right? But yet they still follow every other area of it, including like swearing an oath of office on the Bible, including, you know, the various different electors and all that stuff. Everything else they apply the law to, they're like, oh yeah, now that other one, that's like negotiable. And they don't have the authority to pass gun control laws, but it's the same as they don't have the authority to all of a sudden decide by legislation that women can't vote anymore. They can't do that, right? They can't just all of a sudden vote and say blacks are now slaves again, can they? No.
Bob Bradley is a cuck and a fool.